Hola, amigos. I think we're live. We might be live. Playing games with Killing today. How y'all doing? Mary is treating me right. So fucking heavy. God damn it. What's going on here? Give it a minute to see what happens. Saw Regal a minute ago. I'm doing pretty good. What the hell's going on with my phone? Having a bunch of fucktards show up today with a bunch of fucking Five Eyes links on their pages. I'm all like, oh, gee, go figure. Oh, this is getting rich. You think? I mean, look how hard all these motherfuckers work, and they can't find one link between them. It's fucking amazing. You'd think they'd just shut the fuck up out of sheer embarrassment, but they occasionally will find a fucktard that actually believes the moon should be doing cartwheels from the words they say. Just the words. Fucking amazing. Oh, hell yeah, my cheeks feeling better. I'm going back to the dentist tomorrow, though, so a lot of good that does, huh? Probably be swelled up again. I don't know what they have in store for me tomorrow. They want to see us. What up, Mimi? How you doing? It's not too bad. The weather here is pretty damn good, actually. And I am really concerned about this goddamn film. That was just the. I'm okay. Okay. So, yeah, I'm having some electrical issues this morning with my kiln. Nothing distracting or just fucking disastrous. It's not cooperating. Hi, Pollyanna. How are you, Thomas? Go look at the moon. Hi, jelly fingers. Yeah, they're admitting to Yellowstone, ain't they? Getting hot. That's funny. Not a word about fucking all these fires in the caldera out there. Man-made climate change. I don't think they believe in anything, man. They're paid. They're in Five Eyes. Doctor. If you're talking about these guys I'm talking about in the last couple videos, they're definitely Five Eyes. I know that for sure. They're paid to do this. There's no question. And look at this last guy I just made a video of. He's from the UK. He's also Five Eyes. He's in with the Daza group. Daza being one of the main guys over there, him and Rick Briggs. Fucking Astronomy Live. And all of them working really, really hard on field rotation, and not one of them can fucking provide a link from NASA. I've actually got Eric Briggs on film talking about how he's the secretary for RSC Calgary. And as I'm on fucking RSC Calgary fucking executive page, he ain't the secretary. The secretary's name is Larry. It's been a fucking hell of a morning. So I was like, all right, let's get to work. And now my kiln's acting like a bitch. So maybe I shouldn't work. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Maybe I'll just mess around. Well, glad it cleared up for you there, Matt. It's cleared up here too, but I mean the Cherenkov radiation's so thick it looks like smoke. You can tell it's not. It looks more like fog. So it is Monday. I hope your Monday's going okay, Mimi. Yeah. Well, Pollyanna, they are trying to shut everybody down. I went to the Mason today, to my local Mason, boggled his fucking brain. He said I'd probably have better luck at the temple in Springs. They would know what to do with that information. I said, I'm trying to end some fucking wars. I said, these wars have been fought over this kind of fucking information for how long? He's like, yeah. He says, I said, I think it can end it. He goes, it might, I don't know. Went over a little bit of it with him, right on down to, omnipresence. He was he was cross-eyed a couple times. And like I said, he sent me to the temple that I had already decided I probably need to see anyway. So, um, I'm almost afraid to ask, Matt. Have you been out at 2 a.m. looking around in the sky last night by any chance? Because I was. And my sky was so fucking bright, I couldn't even see the fucking stars hardly. There wasn't no moon after 9 o'clock. That shit set. You gave up on Monday? Just taking a nap, me. You know, I thought about doing that too. And now that I'm having issues with my kiln, I'm wondering maybe I should have. But someone's got to fix this piece of shit, so it may as well be me. Yeah, and I try to put in layman stuff. The first few videos, the first 100 videos, man, I was laying down some intensely in technical stuff. I agree. Uh, if you don't know what you're looking at, it can be really confusing. Uh, but that's why I've always said, you need to go learn this shit so you know what you're looking at. That way you don't walk around talking about stellar core this and stellar core that out of one fucking planet, which never had a stellar core. Only stars have those. Well, it doesn't need to stick with the technical definition. Well, maybe that's why fucking Albers isn't a goddamn real physicist then. Jesus. This guy, memory dude, he's over here. If you go into that fucking video I was showing, he's over there protecting her. He's like, she just chose to leave the fucking whatever university in South Africa. Well, I've actually contacted the motherfuckers. I made a video about it. She was never there. They fucking openly say she was never there, never in part of her fucking their curriculum or any of that shit. And you can only prove to 8th grade on education to that one. Anyways, covered that previous fucking video. This guy's over here challenging my authority today. I covered it, motherfucker. I ain't bringing you no link. They won't bring me no goddamn NASA link. I ain't fucking wasting no time with them. That's their whole time. They want you to waste time. Well, it took me all of maybe 5 minutes to throw that last video together. You know what? Because he was spamming nasty fucking comments on my goddamn page. And I ended his comment. He's commenting over here on this page now. Hi, Eric Briggs and Astronomy Live and Dazzling Cameraman, D5, yo, motherfuckers, suck a dick. We're all reading hieroglyphs over here, regardless of your best efforts. Seriously, suck a dick. This channel's not for kids. Oh my god, man. Yeah, insects in space and all that good stuff. She's fucking absolutely butt shit nuts. And the reason she is because she's made that way. Not by her surroundings, but by her script. Her actual purpose in life, as far as her job goes, is to disinform the United States people and the people of the globe, just like everybody else we've pointed out here. Did you look at Five Eyes? Because I didn't even open the definition of Five Eyes. I expect y'all to look at Five Eyes. Those motherfuckers are really real. And guess what? Daza ties them into Five Eyes. Fucking Eric Briggs is fucking Five Eyes. He's sitting here fucking today telling me he's the secretary of fucking RSC Calgary. And I'm all like, who does he think? I took a picture of him. Because he's not. Dude's name's like Larry. I can tell you right now, as a matter of fact, hang on a second. I'll be right back because I got that fucking page saved on my fucking God. These people think I'm an idiot or something, or I'm just brand new at this. I'm not sure. So the secretary, okay, it's not Larry, but his last name does start with an L. It's Brian Leamos, not Eric fucking Briggs. And I went down through the entire list of Calgary RSC fucking staff, executive staff, shit. Ain't nowhere in there. But he's publicly trying to sell himself off to me as the secretary of this organization. He's hanging himself even deeper or worse. He just hung another fucking noose around. Because I have a fucking screenshot of his ass fucking telling me over here that he's the fucking secretary of RFC Calgary this morning. That's Eric Briggs told me that shit. Yeah, you got to watch Scientifically a couple of times to get his shit sometimes. And, you know, that's like listening to, we're going to go back to There Were Giants, finish that up today. Goes back to this cuneiform. I've listened to these cuneiforms since I logged on pretty much, about 4.5 to 5 years, really in depth searching at all these things that they mention. I've gone and found the actual document because they do, but they get very specific. They exist, okay, and I've read them. They're very repetitive, so I kind of like the shortened version because I've actually read the source myself, and I agree mostly with Sitchin's work, except he de-accentuates the fact that this is a whole system coming. Although in his own work, he mentions the sun that comes with Nibiru nears Earth, and then Earth has calamities in either the end of days or the Lost Book of Enki. They also tell us so many different answers. But anyway, what I'm getting at is I've listened to these things 6 fucking times, and every time I listen to them, and understand them, which I'm able to help narrative Josh because he gets lost in his own thoughts. Anyways, like I said, some of the questions he'll ask makes you wonder: did he pay attention to what he just read? And sometimes, of course, he probably didn't. You know how it is reading aloud. It's not like you're reading to learn. You know what I mean? I can't learn when I'm reading aloud, really. It kind of fucks with me if I'm trying to read somebody else. So I can see where Josh has probably only gleaned maybe half of the fucking what I gleaned the first time I listened to it. Poor sucker. So I've tried to get in touch with him here. But he doesn't check his fucking YouTube very much, obviously. How you doing, Kate? Yeah, keep well. I'm gonna make another video. Imagine that! Oh my god! Yeah, D5 Hunter was like, Eric, is that really you? What happened? We're still alive from 2014. I was like, look, dude, I quit working for a senator who told me there was fucking suns in the fucking system in 14. I warned about multiple fucking fives coming every day. I said, now look, there's multiple fives every day. There's sixes every day, and we're creeping up to sevens. Fuck target. The moon isn't supposed to do a cartwheel. D5 is fucking deep five eyes. D5 answer. That's what his fucking designation is. D5 answer. That's his designation, actually. It's not even his, well, that's his YouTube, but that's his actual designation. It's fucking amazing. Start looking at the right avenues for these people. You know they exist. The trails have to exist for them to exist because these people are not homemade people. Senators find these things out. Oh, wait a minute. I was a sitting senator's top investigator of North Carolina for several fucking years. No wonder I'm getting five eyes on my ass. since 2014. Did I know who they were back then? No, not no idea until about maybe really a couple of years ago when Dazza the cameraman got in his legal trouble with the New Zealand cops down there for getting all these parents all upset. He was molesting their kids. Now, what came out of that actual investigation? I don't know. I don't. I have no idea what happened. I haven't seen Dazza, although I don't doubt that he would be free. We're actually looking at Derek Rose running around free on a minimum mandatory fucking federal sentence for high treason, giving away troop movements during battle. Wearing a black hat, following me around. All right. So, like I said, if you're on my channel, you don't have to subscribe. And I'm not so sure I'd be talking too much in channel because you're probably going to get followed around by Five Eyes agents and told very clearly, oh no, it's illusion. It's a fucking illusion. Field rotation causing. Well, technically, it is field rotation. As you're standing, watching your field as you rotate. That's a camera setting. However, that camera setting, even though it does a 180 arc, never addresses the cartwheel, number one, which is new beyond fucking any question. I just found 55,100,000 navigate by the moon, very specific navigate by the moon web pages that clearly say that that should never happen. It tells you it lays down per latitude and turns upside down, just like the BBC do, and all that shit. It's our orientation that changed. And these fuckers are acting like it's absolutely normal. And it's fucking sick. But yeah, I ain't afraid no ghosts either, Gamer. Thank you, Headshot. Well, if you're strong in your knowledge and understand what you're looking at in the big picture, you shouldn't be afraid of them. They're fucking desperately using lies to try to fool people into believing something that's absolutely not true and easily proven not true. Yeah. That's funny. I'm not even going to talk about spinners. Oh my God. Ever hear of a basket fuck? Yeah, he just said two really weird words together. It's a thing. I'm blushing. Fuck. Fucking Navy guys. Holy shit, you never know what they're going to be doing. Oh my God. Oh, I'm not. No, I'm not blushing at you. I'm blushing at. Have you ever heard the term basket fuck? Talking about spinners. I have. Could you tell? Yeah, no, basket fuck. It's a thing. I just went up to you. God. I I have warned you. I'm a bad fucking fish. I've been there, done that, and went monk. And when I say I've been there and done that, I mean I've been there and done that. And I went monk. It's a low swing thing. Yes, you bet. Laughter's one of the best medicines. However, we find out even better medicine that produces stem cells would be goosebumps. 1748 hertz oscillation between the hair and the follicle produces T cells or stem cells. My bad, stem cells. Yay, whistle tits! it it is really an awesome word. I think it's definitely one of my favorite all time. I'm not even sure where I got it. I think I may have possibly made it up myself. Just trying to be. I found it very insulting to mentally handicapped people that have no choice. So I felt the need to separate somebody who wasn't physically actually having problems with their mental capacity, that they chose to be a fucktard. And I thought there needed to be a new category, like completely made for that person. It came out of a necessity, for sure. Stupid by choice, yes. That's pretty much what a fucktard is. It is a very empowering word. Completely. It lets them know where they stand. And you feel pretty damn good about helping them out. So, it's a good fucking term, I think. It is politically fucking correct. Tell you that right now, man. It's got its very own category. It separates from the fucking physically handicapped, you know? Fucking awesome. Like, that's good shit. Somebody that actually has a reason to be slow at learning. So yeah, I think it's very correct, very community accepted term. So far, it hasn't gotten me any strikes anywhere. Anywhere. It's like that word doesn't exist or something. Nobody picks up on it. How you doing, Hermetic? Dude, we were just talking about stem cell production today, and how that is probably the best medicine so far that I've found. Hi, June. Cool, XI. We shall be hanging. He's gonna get some coffee. That's important business. Oh man. But yeah, we was talking about good medicine. They said laughter is good medicine. I said, if you get goosebumps, you produce these fucking stem cells. That might be actually a little bit better medicine than fucking laughing. Now, can you imagine laughing and having goosebumps at the same time? You're probably fucking about to OD. On some good fucking medicine. You just don't know it yet. That's that tingly feeling. I appreciate you being able to contribute to Hermetic. That meant you actually went out and did your own research. Man, you brought back and made every one of us stronger for it. Because I feel very happy to share it. I made a video. I felt it needed to be. I mean, these stem cells are supposed to be the base of body regeneration. And just by stimulating your goosebumps and getting emotional about something, living, getting excited about life, you're bound to produce more of them than somebody who doesn't. Which, I mean, that screams to me, okay, well, we're gonna, that's wow. Come on, man. How do you stay young? You get goosebumps every fucking day. That's what you get for going back and looking at my previous videos. That's what I'm saying. Life is research. Hell yeah. 6 in the UK. Can't have no more than 6 in your homes. They trying to kill you. Damn, separating families. I said this is going to be wave 2, separating families and shit. Hey, Nemesis, how are you today? Did I not? Did I not? I said they're going to start about school season and they'll probably start separating families. We'll get into wave 2. It's going to be more deadly. What up, Bird? How you doing, man? Glad you made it home. Yeah, bro, you've been here for a while. I know. And, I appreciate you watching, sticking around, looking at this shit. I mean, look at me a year ago, dude. I didn't have any of these answers really yet. I was confused as to what the hell was happening more than anything. You know, how in the hell am I reading these hieroglyphs? It was my number one question. I was driving John absolutely fucking nuts with that one. For some reason, I was convinced he was going to help me figure it out, and he did. I'm doing pretty good. What's on the menu for today? I am going to be obviously I'm going to be working on my kiln first. I need to plug it in and see if it reset these electrics or what the fuck is going on with it because definitely having some voltage issues. Now I just plugged it in. I'm hearing the warm hum, so that means it's going to warm up. It's down about 300 degrees though. For some reason, the fucking heat cut off early, and then it just stayed off. I'm like, what the fuck is really going on over here? So I don't know what the fuck is really going on over here. I may be dissecting and rebuilding my kiln today, or not my kiln, my control box. Anyway, all the electronics that go with it. Because something seems to be either loose where I haven't found. I've looked. But I mean, something like this comes along, it's time to fucking tape it off, fucking where your things go, completely disassemble it, reassemble it. That way I know each and every fucking one is brand new, cleaned off, fixed. Because there is high voltage going through here at certain points in the system. But my computer keeps it separated. And I'm wondering if my computer might be getting confused because it's old. What's up, headfucker? How you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna have some Josh Reeves and chill today, pretty much on the menu. Exactly. Like I said, either way, I'm going to be working with this kiln. I'm either going to be filling it or fixing it. I think filling it's more fun. Not really. That's why it's been working less and less all this week because I'm not really into fixing. Although if I don't, you know, you know the deal. You know, motherfucking body else gonna do it for me. Cool. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Um, of course, I'll turn the camera around. I don't know if you'll actually be able to see what I'm doing, but you get a good shot of my ass while I'm working on the kiln if I have. I can bring it over and say, now look at this shit. Oh my god. Oh yeah. And being as how you're back over here, let me take care of this real quick. Because a find like that is definitely worth a wrench, motherfucker. Well, it shouldn't be very hard to build. It's basically a fucking coil with a, voltage sent through it at a certain frequency. You match that fucking frequency of that metal, it's going to go boink right into a cup. It'll hover there if it's magnetic, right in the fucking forge until it melts. The moment it melts, it fucking drops. Boop! I love those things. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, this is a new channel, bro. That's why I was trying to post up there on my old channel. Hey, I'm gonna be blowing over here in my corner. My mouth is better, June. Thank you. Um, I'm going to the dentist again tomorrow, though, so I'm probably going to be taking next week off. I'd imagine the whole fucking week. Not sure. Well, Nemesis Hermetic made a discovery about goosebumps off of some stupid shit I put together. He goes off, does his own homework, comes back with it creates stem cells. People that have goosebumps more often create more stem cells. I figured, yeah, that's worth the fucking wrench right there. That shows initiative and going out and finding not only what we've looked at, but I mean, he discovered new things from looking at what we've looked at. It's fucking beautiful. That's what I want from everyone. Yeah, that's like I said. I think he just discovered the fountain of youth. Yeah, it's worth a wrench. Throw him a bone, right? I mean, damn, help me get younger. I'm gonna go get me some goosebumps later. It is a lot to process. I agree. It took me months to process just a little bit of it. I had a big problem with living on a living planet. I don't even know why, but you can see me struggle with that shit. I was like, I was fucking fisticuffs with myself. Man. I was fucking rolling around. Smack, smack, motherfucker, mama's a lot. There ain't no such thing, bitch. had issues. I've solved those. I broke out the fucking feral cell and decided that Mama's alive and I can't help it. So I'm just gonna have to accept it, be meek to her and our Creator, and He's omnipresent. So yeah, I wasn't even looking for that shit myself. So every time I find some shit like that, it's like, okay, well that's cool. Let's go look at something else. And it's usually on a different topic because I figure I've reached the apex of this. But here we have a living example of, no, I wasn't done, but Hermetic finished that shit up. Probably ain't even finished. I mean, there's a whole world of fucking what happens when you get goosebumps now. There's a fucking rabbit hole. Gnarly rabbit. Fucking big tooth, droopy fake rabbit. Goosebumps, nemesis, is people that get more goosebumps than people who don't get goosebumps produce more stem cells. And stem cells are the base of repairing your entire body. Your skin, your hair, your heart, your lungs, your nerve tissue, all that. That's the fountain of youth. You gotta go get yourself some fucking goosebumps on it. Doesn't sound hard, does it? But I mean, is that something they teach you in school? Fuck no, it ain't. It's like the antithesis of what they teach you in school, is it not? I got there. You go. See, you go live young. I'm going. Now I'm going to punch you, man. You got a feral cell for that motherfucker? Oh my god. Yeah, it's easy to get goosebumps in the cold, isn't it? You know what? I'm working on it one at a time, Hermetic. One at a time, these things are chinking away, not so esoteric. They're actually, if you look at the feral cell, you can see them a lot better, and they're no longer mystery. So, um, I'm sure there's explanations for most of this esoteric shit. Like I said, but until I look at it in the feral cell, I'm just gonna have to keep it over there. So, souls are souls. Yeah, they're magnetic. We know they vibrate at 1748 hertz and all that. Um, there's a creator. There's definitely a creator exists in all atoms at the same time. At yet again 1748 hertz, the same frequency that produces stem cells in the body. Yeah, all this occult information holds a great deal of good information. It's just I need to see the origin so I can see the need. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. And a lot of people will throw this stuff at you. This is like God damn it, my kiln's falling down. This is like the whole telepathic communication, empath. People say I'm an empath. Well, no, you're actually touching on something that every human can do. We've just been programmed that only certain empathic people can do this. Only if they have a bun properly positioned on the back of their head may they be allowed. You know what I mean? But this isn't the way it works. It's actually that's scalar fucking physics at work, and all of that is. You know, I mean, you can communicate instantaneously across the world with one or everybody, intent, all that. We've gone over that in a lot of videos. So all of these esoteric things are getting knocked down, so to speak. I'm carefully weaving the spiritual to the physical in the barrel cell, and if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. That's all. But yeah, I would like to see these origins of some of these things, and as I come across them, you know, we can look at it in the barrel cell, see what's up. No, I'm gonna have to make another green butter video. Well, see that whole human ascension thing. It makes me want to vomit because I've looked at that and I can't see where that's going to ascend anybody unless your definition of ascension is different than mine. And let me lay that out just for some clarity. This ain't going to send you off to the fifth dimension unless you smoke. All right. I'm pretty done with that. I don't want to be smoking. I don't want to be carried off as one of the 144 because I know they're going to fucking planet heaven, and I've heard about their atmosphere and how we die early on their planet, go mad. Listen to this, see if this doesn't sound familiar. Well, at first they got sick, then they went mad, then they died. Professor Schumann's fucking lack of Schumann frequency fucking research ring a bell, anyone? Mm, I don't want to go there. They don't have a Schumann frequency. Well, mm, mm, well, see that just everybody's subject to the human frequency, and that's our alpha wave one. It's a brain wave. It's not your magnet, but it is your brain wave. It's a small magnet frequency coming out, EM frequency coming out of your head. I ain't denying that there is one, but the big one right down here in your chest is your life force, just like Mama's chest and everybody else's. So it's Mama's chest, basically being relaxed that creates that alpha wave. Now, what's happening with the higher frequencies is her magnet is compressing, thus the frequency is getting much higher. And then when she rolls it out, it escapes because now instead of the ionosphere magnetosphere, you have ionosphere bouncing into space. And then all of a sudden, everybody on board, our little blue marble, loses their shooting frequency. Although sometimes I see that might be actually a half and half thing because you can totally see where half of the planets doesn't have those relaxed field lines and the other half does. All that. The human frequency. Human frequency. It's a trapped frequency. I've done videos. And it, that's a relaxed magnet above the ionosphere. a relaxed magnet. Well, a magnet under load goes to center. So we're talking literally about brain over brawn. So now all you have is her magnetosphere inside the ionosphere, which we're looking at. And half the time, these top field lines do what? They curl around back under because they're grabbing something else. And what happens? This entire top shield is left without the field lines. Therefore, that frequency escapes. There's nothing to trap it. Well, Professor Schumann shows that without that frequency, you will get dizzy, sick, nauseous, develop into madness, and die. So that explains a lot of the Bible right there, the day of madness, etc., etc., etc. But this is what I've been teaching folks about how to control that yourself. All you have to do is relax your magnet field, and it rises over your field here and gives you a fucking second Schumann. It relaxes you. Mom has to go from brain to brawn. She's taking us off the tin. Is the process. This isn't really, I mean, now, as look, if you learn that process, I have to agree with you about it. You're going to ascend. But if you don't, you're going to have issues. So that's where I am with the whole human ascension. Because 3/4 of the planet don't apply right now, at least. So I can't look at that as that is going to send you. You have to realize what's going on and roll with that and assist yourself to ascend into any next stage is what I'm talking about. So it's not going to be an automatic all of a sudden you're in the dimension, like I said, unless you're smoking. Yeah, I would imagine we're all pretty good here. I mean, we're not power hungry motherfuckers having issues with giving our power over to the creator and first creation. I think we all understand whether it's alive. We do have a creator. We're part of that. That's pretty much all you need. Who to be to because they know how to operate your magnet better than you do. What? Let me rephrase that. They know how to operate my magnet better than I do. I can't speak for you. I don't know if you've been practicing more than me. But yeah, I'm gonna trust mom and dad. To be like creator and first creation. Got my magnet. They can do what the fuck they want. So, and honestly, that's the definition of me right there. All of wax. That's gonna ascend you. But yeah, I can't see the sheet frequency actually sending anybody physically to from just squelching. Because the squelching is just the part where it's right before she drops it. That's all those spikes. That's because your magnet field is getting short. You see it. That's why she closes the field lines. That's what you're looking at. And she is closed field lines. That's what you're looking at. Shooting frequency, spike. Look at the. We've already with that correlated that. That's what you're looking at. You're looking at the spikes, but shooting frequency and the amount and draw from the front. The harder she draws, pushes, the more you see that crinkle in the front around there with the magnetosphere map with the fucking crinkle every now and again. You see that thing so fucking prickly? Go look at your shoe. Them motherfuckers spite you. They're very connected. This whole it's very connected. Physics, it really is. It's not it's not actually a hard thing to not. I mean, to connect it with ascension. I understand in a way. It's actually forcing you to learn how to be a higher. But those that fight it are going to have, their choice. They're going to be smoked. They ain't going nowhere. And it's pretty much going to be the fucking cause of fucking human frequency spikes. It's going to smoke them, or they might eat themselves. I don't know how that looks. I haven't seen it yet, but I've seen a lot of research that backs up human shit. That's why they shoot that shit up to the fucking higher orbit in the space station and shit like that. That's why most of them hang low in orbit. It's fucking crazy. Without that shit, you can lose your mind and die. Oh my. And I wasn't even aware there was a professor shooting. So, like I said, his his research is being pretty great. It's probably not going to be accepted unless you actually adjust with it. Um, so there's going to be a lot of people that might not be able to make that adjustment. I ain't going to judge it. Say, nah, this guy ain't going to make it. Make it. I don't know. Just saying, I don't see it as an automatic. That's all. As far as the mechanism, uh, that could arguably be a point, though. Because of what's going on with the human, you start to learn how to use your own magnet like a little baby getting weaned off the kid. Well, that's ascending to me. Now you're going to start learning how to crawl, right? I ain't going to be running around no track meet yet. I'm just saying, we're taking this in baby steps. Um, I could agree with it being connected with ascension. That, yeah, absolutely. Like the mechanism that it starts you either going to the next level or not. It's kind of going to be separating the wheat from the chaff, so to speak. That I could get with. I could get on board all day. What's up, Sean? How you doing? Happy Monday to you. So I guess in a way, Hermetic, I'm going to have to agree with you in a way, but not fully like a free ticket kind of essential, just because it's happening. It's, I feel very comfortable with that. It would be the mechanism of you start process, essentially, which it should be pretty easy. I mean, fuck's sake, man. It's a biology, it's human nature. All we got to do is overcome the program that we've been programmed with to ascend. In essence, how who's the first to the top? I don't fucking know. Let's go. Let's see who can ascend first. That's exciting because I mean the process has already started in all of us. I can tell you that right now. That's for sure. We're aware of our magnets. We're aware there's a creator. We're living on a living planet. This is affecting us, very physical and mental. Nemesis. That is a pretty fitting name because Nemesis is another name for Horus, which is yeah, fits right in. Hi DK, how are you? Who's getting a lot of bad publicity, you or Horus? Hermetic is probably the most effective thing for me too. Just draw a blank. So, I need answers on where to start. Where do you think I should look? Like the big point Egyptian. Yeah, you want to play with your bag? Me too. Well, I'm glad you're doing well, D. I'm doing okay today, better than yesterday. Tomorrow, I'm a little concerned though. I'm going back to the tennis. We'll see what happens. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Shit. That's a bad day, Nemesis. Supposed to be a Greek goddess. Now you're going to destroy the earth. Oh shit. Well, it's only for good. You're the destroyer for good. That's Horus's title as a god. Isn't that funny? We got four chambers in our hearts and we got four poles to our magnet. I don't know if there's any connection. I ain't saying there is. I mean, I'm just saying that magnet in your chest is the source to, source all of it, including patches, Chico, and grass. They vibrate electromagnetically to everything. It's all this life. It's fucking amazing. Start looking what we've been taught to overlook. You know, everything is yeah, absolutely. Especially, I mean, shit. Our creator at 1748 hertz breath is in, so to speak, it's the electromagnetic field in every atom existence at the same time. Um, I went, looking for why is the moon doing cartwheels, found out that our creator is actually omnipresent. I'm like, well, fuck, I read that somewhere. But here's the proof. Like yeah, Josh phrases it best, I think, because a lot of people will be like, "Oh, the Bible's bullshit," and honestly, no, it's not. It's just the context of the Bible has been completely left out. That's the problem. But listening to Bible canon, if you go and look for this fucking shit, you find these answers pretty clearly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's biology repeating the same pattern of creation. It's definitely designed hermetic. It leaves no question. Once you find this whole, I mean, yeah, there's no fucking question. It's design. It's design. Period. We were designed and we were put here for this purpose. As far as I am aware of, the only reason we would be designed is for this purpose that we're here experiencing right now with this entire sun system. We are the solution to a problem for a planet. Because a planet has a problem. If Nemesis here decides to pop off with a fucking nova, all the little bunnies are going to get their fucking tails burnt right the fuck off with just one shield. Well, how do you do that? How do you help the bunny? You stack more shields on top. Fucking amazing. Enter you. Pre-1800 Bibles exiled before TV and news channels and papers and all that shit. They would have pornography and all kinds of fucking crazy shit drawn on the edges of the Bible pages for entertainment. Yeah, this is definitely the unified theory that actually works that the layman can understand. Because Mother Nature truly doesn't carry around a fucking slide rule. It's usually very simple. And we get twisted truths that if we stick to what we know is true and repeatable, we can get to the bottom of apparently, because here we are able to see the reality that they try to keep from us. It's not really a matrix so much, but we can definitely control our surroundings. And we're made for this very specific purpose to add our magnet to Mother Earth during the times that she needs it. A lot of people are like, oh, she's stressed out. Well, she is stressed out over planet Heaven because that's her aunt, the very living being also. It only has one shield. What's bad for the brothers. So we're trying to get wisdom holders and gatekeepers to open some gates, hold some wisdom with Mother Earth, stop being scared of themselves. The healing process needs to happen 1,000 years ago. So hoping for that to break loose sometime soon. Hasn't. Said I got pointed already by the local police to exactly where I was heading. So that double confirms a parallel path in that direction. And I was definitely able to successfully weed out thousands of fucking possibilities. So I think over the last week I've proven that I actually understand the hierarchy over here better than the fucking Native American hierarchy. So I'm just gonna stick with the fucking basics over here and keep on. So expect another something next week. See, announce because I'm just gonna pop and say, how you doing? See Raw lately? I found it very relaxed today to the grand wizard of Poobah. It blew his goddamn mind out of the water. Yes. And now we know where they are, theoretically, how to use them. But it's a hard thing getting that fucking program out of your head. And I mean, yeah, not theoretically, fucking how to use them. I've accidentally fucking used them before, and I can intentionally do things that I didn't believe I could last year. So definitely, uh, programming is the hardest thing, and we have been manipulated by it. Uh, Losing that division is a hard thing at some point until you actually decide to see the truth is like, well, fuck. Even the people that have trespassed against you, so to speak. Um, it's hard to let go of a grudge sometimes. Well, I may. I'm going to go try out a couple of Colorado places here. Hermetic, if you have contacts within the Masons, feel free to give them what we got. Yeah, I feel confident you are strong enough in your knowledge as to what the hell's going on. Talk to the fucking Grand Dragon. Have a good one, Nemesis. Looking forward to your boy Shep's fucking film, man. How's he doing on that? He asked me to call him a couple days ago, but I was sleeping. If he ever texts me and says, hey man, call in my short show again, I will if I'm on. Hey Tekla, how you doing today? Anyway, you have yourself a good evening. Let my kiln kind of heated up and cooled down. Got a piece in there. It's about half done. I was running out of oxygen last night. Shut it down. See, I don't have anything like that locally, unfortunately. I've just got people in the club. Night, Kate. Yeah, it could get crazy, Tekla. I've been showing some shit. If that happens, Mama's gonna fucking break bad. And, that creator's gonna shield you up. It's all about being meek and giving your actual power over to the creator and first creation and letting them shield you with your own fucking shield. I understand that. I'm ready. I think you are too. Well, the Order of the Templars, who would that be? Like the Jesuits? Because I'm like thinking I need to knock on their doors too. I didn't know the Templars and the Masons were different. I thought they might be the same ish. I didn't realize there was a Templar order. You know my fucking thing. Send me a link. God damn it. Seriously, fuck. I need to be knocking on the right door. Probably because he got a capacitance fucking magnet in each fucking finger digit. Bam! Motherfucker. Well, whatever. I got some information for him. I can teach him how to read this shit. I just need to know who to give it to. I don't, and it's not like giving it to the wrong person is going to hurt because this fucking information can only be used by me. God, it's so fucking rich. It's like I'm carrying around a nuke you can't use. I'm handing it to everybody. Tell me where to go. Tell me where to go. I want to hand it to everybody, motherfuckers. Look, a nuke here. Happy birthday. How do you use it? You gotta be neat, bitch. Huh? Hmm. Well, Osiris is the actual Osiris, not the one that took over his entity. I think it was in Will. Uh, but the actual Osiris is a dead sun that serves as a moon to a blue planet that birthed Horus upon its death. With the aid of Earth, somehow. That might have happened about the time they fucking trapped us in the void. I don't know. See, I'm missing that part of the story. I've got a couple of the pieces of the puzzle, how they trapped us and all that. Green, blue trees. This. Well, see, here's another thing. This particular Nova event that Horus is supposed to go through makes him just like his father, because he's going to advance from. He was born of all the gods, the child, and he's destined to be a brilliant son like his father. That's the story, long and short. Um, Nova star event, boom! It's a lot more than a fucking micronova. It's going to suck the yellow and black like sackcloth, pop off, baby nova, and birth itself into a blue giant, just like Cyrus was, just like Horus. That's what we're fixing to witness. So it may be Horus. That one's still alive. It may be the creator of all just talking to you. It may be I'm talking to you. I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm just saying, if you're having visuals like that, that's pretty cool. Um, Trying to help figure it out. I mean, it may be the spirit of it. I mean, look, man, these sons, they're living entities. When they die, they're spirits too. You know, it's very apparent. They have very fucking force. That's the force of the creator. So who's to say it wasn't Osiris? I'm not. I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm associating it with reality. Because in the cuneiform, they straight told us they weren't sure what we were drawing, and they took on those personifications like Marduk become Ra and Quasimodo, the Winged Serpent, and all these things across the world. And Enlil took on the Yahweh character, etc., all that stuff. And they tried to hide us from ourselves, they said, in their own words. So that's a lot of the confusion. I'm finding like in the Enuma Elish, for example, which is a great example. The Enuma Elish was original in the autobiography of Inky in the Lost Books of Inky, where it tells, as far as I know, the first telling of this story. And then the third telling that I know of is the Enuma Elish of this, where Marduk all of a sudden, instead of tell the change, all that stuff, changes some of the text, some of the words. Well, that's their typical how they do it. That's how they do it. Look at Apollo and all these myths throughout the Greek, Romans, all the whole fucking pantheons, all of it. It's the same story. It's just added on and on and on to pantheon after child after child to give them their gods, all that shit. And it's very evident. They haven't gone. They're still they're still here. And anybody coming down talking about we saved this, whatever, but fight is for it. They already own shit. They're the same ones again. So I just was not all for it. Toward arts, like all the father and mother are take care of us. We're just to be here to do what we're to do. And that's not fight with humans. We're allowed to defend. Beginning with O, Omega, the fucking end, the end of all. It's fucking bullshit. As long as he was shielding you, I think that's about all I. I'm like, okay, let's end this shit. It's my attitude about it. Why not? We're going back to original design. It's no religion. It's original fucking design. I'm not waiting for it. Yeah. Not a hair on your head's going to be harmed if you're in a position apart. That gives the creator of all actual control of your bank. Who's going to run that motherfucker better than you, pushing things away from you with your Grecian disc garden with your fucking field lines, protecting the bullets and tanks whizzing over your head, oceans coming crashing, rise above anything. That's what needs you. Go ahead, live in my career. Go ahead, try it. Ready? Go. I'm gonna fucking make you want to throw it. He's inside of every atom, inside of everything, inside of creation, all creation, the fucking universe. He's inside of it at 1748 hertz, each and every atom inside those fucking bullets flying at you. Fuck yeah, you're shielded. You too. All you can do is just stand strong. Stand strong, help wake people up. Make is enough to turn the tide. Creator made us that purpose. You want to fight your biological creative purpose, then okay, have fun with that. Smoke you later. Yeah, me too. Tekla, me too. Well, yeah, absolutely. And the oceans rising have everything to do with the planet slowing. And NASA has told us it's here, it's happening. They even came out in 18 and said it would be the cause of terrible quakes, shit, which is true. But they blame the moon. They keep saying it might be the moon causing it. We don't know. Yeah. NASA has actually verified every word I've ever said in the last couple of years. For example, a glowing ball of hydrogen has been discovered on the edge of the solar system. Ding, 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 red flag. What is a glowing ball of hydrogen? What exactly is a glowing ball of hydrogen? And is that why my night sky was so bright last night after sunset, moon set? Because there was another light on my sky last night. I don't know what the fuck it was. It was just all right. That's what I saw. I was like, damn, I can't even hardly see these goddamn stars in my clear sky at night because my fucking sky is so absolutely bright. I'm talking about 2 a.m. in the fucking morning. There wasn't no pre-dawn bullshit. Wasn't no fucking post sunset fucking warm after glow or anything. This shit was fucking just bright last night. And there wasn't no moon after 9 o'clock. It had already set. You know what I mean? It had been set for hours. Not had just set. You might be seeing some moon glow. No. And it wasn't coming from the west. Coming from the fucking northeast. That's bright. Bright. Bright at night around here like a disco fucking club. But I'm high up in the altitudes. I'm up in Colorado, you know. The pesky ice crystal. See, there you go, Glenn. That must be it. Pesky ice crystals bouncing off of cow farts, reflecting off the Venus. All that, all of that combined. I'll bet. Rare condition. Scientists are baffled. How in the hell do these people become scientists? They always are baffled. That's what I want to know. Every time I turn around, some scientist is baffled or confused or has a theory. That a theory, and then I broke out some fucking physics and proved it, and then I made a video. See, there's a difference there. It's not a fucking theory anymore. Yeah, it's pretty bright, huh? See it. Yeah, the West Coast's going to get hit pretty hard, Tekla. It's not going to be so modern holiday 3 mile tall fucking wave, but it's going to come in the fucking Pacific's coming east on the West Coast. And it's not just California, it's going to be everywhere all at the same time. Yeah, well, obviously the end. I made a video pertaining exactly to that subject. One or two, maybe. Actually, I have a playlist of 24 on this channel that specifically pertain to the people that absolutely understand fully what's going on and are paid to misdirect us with tax dollars. It ain't my fault. Nobody loves a barking dog. Look at that. She got her nose laid right here. What are you doing? What are you doing, Miss Patches? You doing whining? Huh? Why'd you go? Deep breath. Hey, kid. Yeah. I think the dog's gonna go out. Chico says, Timmy is in the well. Oh. He's here. Chico. Poor thing. Just gotta get away from it. So, I go to the doctor for like an hour. Muscle. Pretty tedious. Pretty tedious, yeah. You get back on. You get back on. I'm going to get back on. Where's Timmy? Where's Timmy? Oh my God. You better go get him. You gotta go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Oh, oh. Hey. This is well. Dog's tired. Love you. Leave that shut. Thanks. Yeah, locking, there might be problems. I gotta take that thing off the hinges. Coming for you, boy. I heard her up there go. Did you? Probably didn't know that was not a bird. She sounds like a bird dog. Hi, Shelly. Yeah, it's Patches and Chiquito. They're concerned about Timmy. They think he's in the well. Seamus can't locate the well. Keeps saying there is no well. He's highly suspicious of Timmy even exists. I'll tell you what, there's been some advances since my older ones. But my older ones laid the groundwork on what happened, how we got here, all and a lot of fucking discoveries that just 5 minutes long on the end of the ISWA update. Skip through the ISWA updates and you're cutting half of your time out. You understand how to read ISWA. If not, you might want to check it out because I give you some tips. But Homebrew's better at teaching people how to honest. He's got weed. You can take like one of his videos and compile 10 of mine because I'm just going to throw a tidbit at you in each one of my videos. He'll sit down there and fucking spell it out for you. Fucking for one 15 video. I don't do that. Homebrew. Homebrew. Yep. I'm attached to his channel on my main channel. His channel's right there on the side of my page. It's his home group. And this one is also those little links to other channels. Easy to find. I'm figuring out how to do this high tech shit slowly. Trying to trying to help everybody out, make this easy because I know it hasn't been an easy process for me. Like I said, I've had to take all of this piece by piece, but throw it in the barrel cell. Some of it's just been hard to believe, so I threw it in the barrel cell 7 or 8 times. Keep coming up with the same fucking things. Mother Earth's alive. Deal with it. And the creator is actually in every atom in existence. And just the matter of first creation is a hell of a lot more complicated and grand than I would ever imagine. Personally. Well, thank you, folks, for actually opening your eyes and looking. Because that is my donate button. As you notice, there is no other donate option on here. Share what you learn. Because this is information that's been held centuries in secret and or not known. So we've got some wealth, our piece of knowledge together. And like I said, this lets everybody here contribute to that, including right up to Hermetic, who got himself a damn wrench today for bringing us stem cells. People that get goosebumps more often produce more stem cells, which is basically the fountain of youth. It regenerates everything about your body. That's what a stem cell is. But damn, that's some information behind this. Totally, I found, goosebumps, was excited about that since 1748 hertz. Because I was trying to piece together something totally different, but it led to, discovering that by looking at what fucking amazing what doing homework does for this whole thing. It just grows exponentially with everybody who goes out and does. So I appreciate everybody. Because I couldn't figure all this shit out. So not this fast. I'm not claiming to get ever, ever. I'll never claim that I did this by myself. This has been a group effort. Us, we, that's what this is. That's what this looks like. It's fucking it's growing. Let alone, and we've got tools to wake folks up. Granted, I'm over here fighting for five eyes, crazy organizations, but I mean, one, look, there's 25 people in here right now, so says my group, and there's probably 8 or 10 of us participating in the chat in class. But you don't see any of these folks who've been following me around for 8 years making kind of stupid statement. Because number one, they understand. Okay, well, the moon never has a perfect one. And the only normal way to see that prior to October 2010, in my knowledge, anywhere else I can find, um, it ain't supposed to be. The only way to have seen that, according to Mr. BBC and everybody else, is going from top to bottom of the planet and watch the moon plane. But we're seeing it very evidently, illusion or not, it's happening for all of us every night. Scott. uh, well, it's actually been every day, and it's okay. Some of those a-holes actually, once they start realizing what's going on and what we're finding, I mean, look, this is well beyond is the moon turning. Yes, it is. This is well beyond why is the moon turning? Did we tilt on our axis? Yes, we. It's not just the moon. It's Jupiter with its moons doing this all night. Also, can't convince anybody on anyone that that's normal. I'm sorry, just can't. I don't. I see a hard time convincing anybody that that would be normal. And just one look at fucking Homebrew's channel on that subject kind of puts a nail in that coffin. That debate's over. What this is really cool about is we understand why we were made. How to be human and a child of creation. We've got our power handed back to us. How to use it, how to want together, and love our planet, harmonize, all kinds of. We've also learned that we're not from the sun in many different avenues. Holy shit, we're not from the sun. Which it sounds crazy on the surface, but I mean, honestly, I mean, look at it. We're not from the sun. We're from Ra back here, the big blue one. We were separated from them by getting trapped into a void. And this deception has been going on a long time. It's a lot. It's been a lot more harsh at times than Five Eyes trolls follow around making videos. I feel pretty blessed because the only thing there are is easily disseminate, dissect lies. So when you're on the side of truth, this is what it looks like. See the truth. Like, oh, look at that, I can be the hieroglyph. In about 20 minutes, in about 20 fucking minutes, you can go to Scientific Loop, watch the motion of everything and feel defined, and read a fucking little beat link. Be like, holy shit, look, that's an open halo wave with centripetal and centrifugals. At the very least, you're going to be able to those beat links. You'll look at your Sumerian drawings and realize, oh wow, is that a fucking, that's that double helix plasma wave into the open halo. And that's his beard, all up and down his fucking whole beard. It's energy moving through matter, drawn on stone. Scientifically, the motion of everything, a field defined. Now, there's a video by that title, The Motion of Everything, a Field Defined. And there's a playlist. I believe he has like 172 videos on that playlist. How well do you want to read hieroglyphs? Comes to mind. You'll watch the one, take that plain one. It might convince you to watch the other 171. And that's reality where you're at. Because it's physics, it's magnet principle, and physics. It's frequency, it's transmission. It's all atomic level laws of physics is what they were drawing, how energy moves through matter. Uh, Amazing shit. Amazing fucking shit that they were drawing. They were so intelligent. We never gave them credit enough to even understand or even try to understand what the fuck those things were saying. Scientifically intelligent. Scientifically intelligent. That's fucking delicious sugar hash, you should have a good afternoon. You know, I made a video down there, and I'll tell you where you need to go to shorten a little bit of your search after you go watch the one video, the field the motion of everything, field of mind. You can go to my page and look for the pine cone. I think it's pine cone and the flower or some shit. Pine cone or something. I put together a couple of fucking these videos together, a couple of further answers on some shit going on. With a comp. And I have covered a lot of the more to come in previous videos, but I'll tie it together in future videos. But I can't come out with it all at once. But I'd have all my information out there. The U.S. government would shut down my channel. I keep bringing it out a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. And believe me, there's enough to fill up. I'm just bringing it out. What I've learned. The biggest, most incredible part of it is just pretty much ties it very what's discovered. A lot of you folks are going out and discovering new rabbit holes that I hadn't, like I said, looked at. It's scientifically, and it's also on my original page on the side by Homebrew, my channel, and then that third option, because I got 3 channels that are connected to my Angry Gaffers. One of those, the man you're seeing, scientifically. That was a hell of a day, wasn't it, Shelley? Who cried? Who freaked out? Who couldn't believe what was going on more than anybody else in the audience? I thought Bobby and Butterfly had drawn that picture at first. I'm sitting there reading the whole thing while I haven't seen him sitting there talking. I'm tripping. When he took it off the screen, I wasn't done. I was like, wait, no, no, no. Yeah, bring that back. I remember that moment. I felt like they took away my fucking lollipop. Because about halfway through that process, you hear me kind of freaking out. I'm like, oh God. Because I'm realizing, as from what they're saying, Relentless Maverick and his girlfriend Butterfly did not draw that fucking Stella up just for that. Because that was my first impression of it. So easy to read. Um, it just was. It was really. It was pretty easy for me to fucking decipher, and that translation's never changed. Has it's gotten bigger because I mean I've had more time to look at the whole picture of it. Like, oh my God, look at this, look at that, look at. And you know, here we are today. I'm glad you're still here. I'm glad you ran into this out. Too bad I won't be doing any more shows with them. You know, I don't play games with this kind of information. I can't see the value of mixing it into a channel that's going to go on to the left field somewhere. It's, yeah, his loss. Oh, you know, I wish he would gain. It's another brother in creation on our side. I'm true. It is what it is. It is what it is. I don't. I'm not even sure what that decision looks like.
It's like a non-decision. So I can't even see the logic to that way. So, um, not with this kind of truth shining. And it's a very personal truth for each and every human being on this planet. And it's a very encompassing whole truth for everybody. I would hope, we'll see you swing around and fucking people being like, oh, well, I, maybe this guy's not so fucking great, but still need some time on this together. It's drawing back in the fucking ancient days. We were goddamn brilliant. We were. We can be. So any human being out there with a fucking channel at all should, like, damn, at some point, okay, this needs to be shared. And there's, broods out there. I was the only person out there a while ago. Now broods out there. We got a couple other people out there talking about the moon, on hearts and stuff, videos. It's growing. We got neighborhoods waking up, watching the moon. The Carlos can't believe what they're looking at. We've got a whole page of thousands of people that are my age or older, gathering. Like, why the fuck is our moon as well? Because here we are. We need a hieroglyph too. We actually discovered our original language, our original purpose, right down to the frequencies and our biological operations, how our bodies operate on a fucking electromagnetic way, right down to our fucking 7.3 output and the human frequency correlations and all that stuff. It's amazing what it has been surprised. The volume of it is just what alone is amazing. Let alone the information and the wealth and the value of the information. Each little nugget, the value of each little nugget is like a little nugget of, it's like, oh my God. But there's so many nuggets, it fills up fucking 18 fucking semi trucks full. It's amazing. How did they hide all that? We did, but now that we got the key, we understand. I mean, look, I walk you through what? Atomic to making fucking black holes at the same page. Once you start making connections like that, their lives are really fucking easy to see through. Yeah, well, there's a use for that. I'm not exactly sure what it is. I think it's better for us developed under a sun. A little bit of it. I think that's close. How you doing, Chad? We can turn that on and off manually also, and it doesn't do what a lot of people say it does. I have accidentally turned mine on and off. It helps you see in the dark. It's your infrared eye. Someone you were born with, original design, we developed, but the third eye is our first eye, and it's a primal creature that we can see really well with. Ta-da. That's why it's there. I ran across that accident also. Yes, they try to hide us from us. Really, really, really. They've gone to great extent to hide us from us. because we were drawing all these things on fucking stone to can't fucking destroy. They had to build around. Remember, they tell us they had to build around it and fucking use our language to ourselves because they had no idea what the fuck we were writing in the first place. They took on our personifications around the room. Like, I don't even know if Ra's name was Ra, but they took on that personification, named him Ra, and started that process. So, I mean, before, for all I fucking know, then damn well it was called the Blue Chief, the Blue Sun, not necessarily Ra. Maybe that is his. I don't know. I could, with all the different versions and shit. Like I said, I've just barely started looking at these things. I don't know. I'll be the first to tell you. I don't know. I don't know what's true about it. I know what is true about what I see, what I'm thinking about specific items that I uh, dissect. But so many thousands to see that I haven't yet. So I need years to look at these things. I've never looked at these before. Dude, I feel like, you know, I never looked at the Native Americans before, but I checked their languages. They show you where they're the same. I mean, they're the same fucking distance. I'll show you that without saying they were drawing from 50 miles from my house. How they exactly match what we're looking at. On that too. Blew my little head a little bit. I didn't expect such a clear correlation, but I got better than I ever expected. So I was like, oh my god, this is definitely the same one. Yeah, DMT, hallucinogens, they relax your program to the point you accept some of this without direction. That's my problem. Direction color, it'll show you fucking clips, but change perspective. But they don't really give you a direction to go. So now there you are in the fucking real world, confused, aggravated, because you have a different perspective, but you have no direction. That's what drugs does. Yeah, Shelly, it's a lot more like a sunrise now than what it was a couple of years ago, isn't it? And also when you were west at sunrise, definitely notice big time. I think my mic's beginning to go out. Why is that? says it's okay. Test my microphone. Oh man, yeah, that seems to be operating pretty good. I'm gonna troubleshoot this motherfucker. See if it's working. It looks like it's working. It might just be my connection coming in and out because, well, it's about 5 o'clock. Reminded me it's time to go. The microphone. Couldn't identify a problem. Pretty good. We're gonna go with that. It's working. It's working. I see it receiving. Telling my computer this noise. It might be the fan overriding my voice or something. Maybe I'm not talking loud enough. Imagine that. I'm not talking loud enough. Problem. Kind of echoey. Yeah, it might be because I'm also in the basement and right here in the hallway. I don't know. I don't know. I'll hear it when I listen to it. Preferably a postal money order. Check. Third party, I have a hard time cashing. Postal money on the order only costs you like $1. And they cash it right there at the post office too. Buy it there, send it there. I can get it here, send yours there. It's all right there in the post office, no electronic. Awesome. I ain't no hurry. Make sure you tell me exactly what you want too, because I'll make it live for you. I mean, I have freeholds all the time. That's what I'm going to be making all day today too. Once we get started. Although I'm thinking I might throw something in the fucking oven first. I'm hungry. It's about 5 o'clock. I am working on some fucking sugar hash stuff. Might be hungry. I got people talking back to me too. Hang on, let's see what's going on over here real quick. I just got notifications. Oh God, Thought and Memories talking. Oh my god. Intergalactic Wiccan. You've only got to do research. Oh wait. See, this bitch can't bring a fucking. Nobody can bring me a goddamn NASA link. Are you kidding me? This is sad. Here, let's see. IDEA org search. What are we looking for? So, electromagnetic mass splitting of the goldstone pile. What in the fuck is this? This isn't a goddamn anything to do with the moon. Jesus Christ. What the hell's wrong with it? So, LOL, not NASA, not retaining the normalcy of the lunar roll as discussed. So there's my reply. This is Claudia Alvarez, Rapture David. He thanked me for the ad, so apparently you guys are over there subbing for him. I can make a Sherlock 3 call. I mean, that's only if you want. Yeah, they can throw diversions all over the place. It's fucking amazing, but nobody can bring me an accident. The whole fucking crew working really, really hard, telling me how uneducated I am. Not one of them can bring me an accident. It's like the Wiccan lady. What did she say? She said something nasty. Like, you know, we gotta do a little research. Oh wait, can't. That would mean so. I said that's funny. I still have $1,000 offer for one NASA link. Got it yet? Memory is having a hard time finding it. You may want to help them. I mean, I make this offer public. Do they think I'm kidding? I mean, I actually counted out $1,000 cash and whatnot. You guys see me make $100 an hour when I actually get off my ass to work. $1,000 shouldn't be a fucking hard thing for me to make. And, you know, I mean, if they're so fucking confident that the moon should be doing rise, wax, roll 180 degrees set length, there should be some kind of reference other than their fucking angry words telling me how stupid I am. Now I don't know what I'm looking for you because they do that to you too. There should be a link, right? I mean, a legitimate fucking link, not some of their homemade bullshit. Something from fucking NASA explaining exactly how the moon rolls at night. I can do it. I explain how the moon rolls at night, right? We see that it's doing exactly what I say it's doing, and it should. I just, yeah, we had clear skies, but yeah, it's hard to see because all the fog, and it seemed bright last night to me about 2 o'clock. It was like, where's all that light coming from? So it drowned out a lot of my stars. And I guess I can attribute that to some of the fucking, exactly, the horizon haze looking at it, which is going to help fucking hide those stars. But where is that fucking light coming from? That was a lot of light last. Well, Chad, the thing is, I haven't even looked. I'm gonna. So far, everybody I've looked at that has said some incredibly ignorant or indignant bullshit about the moon flipping. This lady's actually defending Alberts, but I'm not getting on her ass. Anybody I usually look at that brings themselves to my attention is normally connected with Five Eyes channel. Wow. Oh my God, son, you've been playing the next game. I know, Simon, yeah. But Gaza, see, there it is. I knew it. Mm-hmm. So, here's another one. Intergalactic Wicked in the Gaza group has all the telltales, more than I've seen. Wages World on all of this. Who the fuck? This isn't even a big producer, you know. She's connected to every fucking body I know that's on that fucking gasoline. She's a taxidermist. This is what I'm looking at. I think so. That's what this person does. Skinning with 2 months final. Black little red-eyed fucking doll. That's what I'm dealing with now. All of a sudden, popped up a new person. Am I surprised? Not surprised. Why would I? That's good to hear, Glenn. That was a chugger. A little dragon. Big dragon, actually. Filled my fucking killing. I had to lift that motherfucker. Yes. That was probably one of the most intricate things I've made besides dragon in a long time right there. Is that I made different than all them other painting ones I've been making. This is made from stick glass. Totally different construction process. It takes a long time to actually produce your own fucking tubing. And then on top of it, I was honeycombing every bit of it. And to honeycomb something is way different than just laying dots on it. Those are deep inset dots you can see from the inside too. Yeah, that was a hell of a fun project. It took a couple hours just by itself. But I'd never made myself a pipe, and I was like dead out of work the first couple months of fucking COVID because everything kind of shut down. Now Mr. Popular because you can't even get first Chinese pipe. Woo! Yeah, COVID. Honestly, I'm okay with it. I just called up Chad today, the guy that works with Anna, works for us. And he was like, yeah, man, they came in, bought everything. I was like, oh, I thought it was blowing this water for on it because I'm not so sure about it. I'm not going to be able to blow for a week. Well, maybe you better come down this week. I'm like, maybe I should. I'm busy. I like it, but I'm getting my teeth pulled out right now. So it kind of put a damper in last week's production. I got about a case and a half. Pretty fucking happy about it. I'm only through halfway through the month. I've already made rent. The last time I saw him, so I'm pretty happy. It's still pretty early. When we're going to work 6 of I'll work with the specific talk. Oh gosh, come on. Done it before. I'll be doing it again today too. Like I said, I got to work. I'm not going to be able to work tomorrow. I have a feeling. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see what the dentist does. I'm not sure. I might be getting pretty picture plate for my all right now. I just know I'm going back to think he's going to want to do some stitches too. I can get pretty elaborate in glass. I've made a bubbler with the actual flaming hatchet man on the inside of it, looking like the fucking flaming hatchet man, ICP. Um, I've written Genesis 129, the entire verse, in bubbler cans. Give me a big piece of fucking glass, I'll put anything you want in it. And I can do that in little tiny pieces. That's intricate shit. Oh, look at some of those lines you gotta fucking use a microscope. Look at and some of this glows in the dark. That's the fun part. I do have some dark shit. Yeah, you get pretty intricate. Um, or I can make any animal you want that looks like an animal. You know, it just depends on what you want. I made statues. Like, I've got the pictures are still, of course, on my Facebook, but I've got pictures of some of those flower statues with some stuff that I was doing. But, it doesn't have to be a place. I've got pictures of my coffee pots that sit on a stove and percolate. You change color with brew your coffee or tea, whatever you got in them. They're percolators. And those you can put THC in to use your coffee because they get hot enough to do that. It's the oil and so it's THC. Mr. Coffee will do that. It just doesn't get hot enough. So fucking physics right there. So yeah, hey, I can make pimp chains too. I mean, like chain work. I know you guys haven't seen. And I took all those videos down because I know I made a couple of chains on my channel. I've got some pictures of them on my Facebook, like a wind chime I made. Um, all glass glass chain mobiles with little miniature dragonflies on them, with little hooks on little chain links onto little bars, stack the bars with all kinds of little fucking dragonflies on them. I would get $1,000 mobiles. Each dragonfly was a pipe. But it's completely up to your imagination. What I had a guy walk in the gallery one time to talk about us on our anniversary. About 20 years. I was like, cool, man. So he's looking around, like, and he's like, wow, pretty good at that. And I was like, I'm in my little booth blowing glass, and let him look in the shop. I went doing, but so I went back and finished doing a goblin I was working on, and he's sitting there watching me from the window. He's like, man, that's fucking amazing. He goes, I can't believe that. I was like, well, I said, I'm here for a reason. I said, so you can tell me what you'd like, and I can make it for you while you're standing right there watching. He was like, he hadn't even pieced that together himself at that point. He's like, really? He's like, I like those goblins. I said, dude, you can bake cupcakes in my goblins. Oh, he ran with it. So he drew me up a little picture of these goblins he wanted. I've got a picture of them on my Facebook where they tag stem come out match each other. So, look, and he loved them. And he took them home, baked cupcakes in them. So it was fucking fun, just being able to interact with folks that had never seen it done and give them just a little idea of what I could do. Somebody saw I only had the wind chime there for maybe 4 or 5 days. I had it hanging out in Galveston, Texas on the boardwalk. Now, if you've ever been to Galveston, you know that motherfucker. I had the glass fucking wind chimes on. Some lady from East Texas comes and says, how much is that? So, so she took it home. I said, if it was getting harder, I would have brought it in. use glass. Keep that in mind. It's Texas, wind chime. So, um, tornado alley. Pull that shit in. Fucking storms come. You know what I mean? But yeah, somebody saw it before I sold it and ordered the Dragonfly Logan pipe set. That was fun. I was like, oh my god. So I got to make art. I've done window hangings that I got pictures of. It's a surfboarder. He's surfing on a fucking kick ass wave. And it's curling down and shit. It's fucking kid. And he's got this fucking these whales, turtles, seaweed, all kinds of shit below him hanging out. Fucking, you know. I did all that in glass just because I wanted to. I was like, frame art. I can do that. And I did some sold. Um, I just had a whole lot of fucking fun. I was blowing on last gallery. Yeah, it was probably as far as glass blowing, the versatility, satisfaction of being able to make things was probably one of the best years I've had. I just didn't like Galveston. I loved my friends. It was time for me to go. And I came here to Colorado. the, the actual day Governor Abbott signed it, anti-seizure kids, my children, so the day after that, I was packed up on my way to fucking Colorado with my boys. We went to Leadville first, lived up there. Holy fuck, that was hell. But I knew I could find a good deal, and I wasn't finding anything in Texas. Or I would have stayed. I would have stuck around if I had my bearings right. But I had been in that gallery all year, and I hadn't really had a chance to go out and find a bunch of stores. And I knew I could find them quick here. I could live cheap here. And Houston wasn't the spot for me. It was expensive as fuck. I was running out of money. So I could get the hell out of it. I wasn't about to fucking fight in state Texas. So I figured to go to Colorado and fight and stick here. And I'm glad I did, because I mean, we got this house here for $500 a month. A fucking full basement, living space, full finished attic upstairs. I know people who pay more than that for their workspace to blood labs. So we got a nice yard. I don't the drop was like 6,000. I'm fucking stoked. I had a feeling that Houston, it isn't my kind of city. I'm from LA. I had enough of that kind of bullshit. Traffic. I mean, I love, like I say, I love my friends. I kind of like Houston, although it's in Texas, which is a mark against it. But I kind of like Houston. And I was done running the shop in Galveston. I was done with it. It was too much. It was just too much. I'm running the whole shop. I'm going to do my own show, I want to do it my own show. What are you in Houston? Are you in Houston or Texas down there? I'm sorry, Heather, I didn't know. Yeah, well, I mean, nothing against y'all down there. I'm just saying, yeah, I couldn't fucking get this place. And I mean, look, I had come to the decision. Look, my kid's 12. He's 12, turning 36. I needed to put him in a school too. I didn't want to put him in Houston school. I already keep pretty quick and all of that. Oh, you're good. Okay. Well, yeah, I probably couldn't find that around there either. You're right. You're absolutely right. Well, I'm almost to Kansas in Colorado. You can't find this fucking good of a deal in Colorado unless you're not on the front slope. Anything from the front slope west is going to cost you arms and legs. That's at most points in the junction. Now, granted, that very fucking southwest corner where Cortez is it. It's almost as cheap as here. So, but it's also busier. It's more touristy. There's art galleries already there. I see a lot of prospects in that town. That's what I'm saying. Rather than 6,000 person town, I could see you living in a 6,000 person town over on the other side of Colorado. Yeah, so we're waiting until he gets out of school. We're probably going to invest. See, I love it out there. That would put us right like 12 miles from like uh, what you call it, national park out there. We're at or two so close. If you're ever in Cortez, let me tell you, Tomahawk Motel is the place to fucking stop. It's they're 420 friendly. They're pet friendly. We got a double queen size bedroom with both dogs. And put up with my bullshit. I had a hotel manager that was great. I caught her out in like parking lot and smoked bowls together and good laughs. They accepted all my craziness for $50 a night. Coming back. Out in the country, cheap. Yeah, it is. Where people don't want to live, it's cheaper. I love living where people don't want to live. It is cheap. Look at this house. It's 100 years old. Most of the work when it moved in looked just like the, or like the back or the back wall. But I made it look like brand new brick all the way around on the barricades. Not that it's my house at all. To be honest, number one, I was forward, and I mean like the whole outer, this little very wall hall. So I've actually rebuilt this house pretty much brick for brick, because that's a double layer of brick. I took out some sections. Well, the first thing I did was inner ground everything deep on this side, and then I went to the outside. Uh, Took apart a section, finished filling in and regrouting everything from the backside on this layer. Then I rebuilt the entire outside. So I literally rebuilt brick for brick this fucking foundation. It tore out the carpet, started finishing the floors, doing housekeeping and shit. Nobody had done it since the 70s. I got that ugly fucking 70s peak everywhere. It's how old it's been since the. And the funny thing is, you can see where somebody was fixing the mortar, and it's so old that you can actually pull it out just the last time you replaced all of this shit. So I didn't just repoint shit, I rebuilt the fucking house because I had intended on weathering the storm right. I'm actually doing a picture of it. Maybe I should. I have other things. That was before I knew we had magnets and all that. Because I've lived here almost 5 years, and I just figured this shit out this last year. I realized I'm not going to be the house where I'm planning. Um, I will be in a hole somewhere else doing something Mother Earth wants me to do. So, yeah, like I said, Mr. Landlord got a new foundation. He loves me. I love him. He's a good guy. He's a really good guy. And he's also a smart man. He's listened to my advice and came out okay throughout this whole COVID because of financial. Uh, he had sold off stocks. That's silver. Where I had told everybody to do several times in videos. And I had told him, of course, personally, because he asked me. I gave him my advice. And what surprised me was he actually followed. Because it is not very many people would. But he's a truck driver. Most guys change. It's older. He belongs here in our chat. He's an awesome dude. And out in the country, you can see more at night too, Heather. What you said you're in Connecticut. For God's sake, man, look to the northeast out there at night. You're going to see a whole field of stars that you can't see, even out there in the country. And it should definitely be a lot brighter. I mean, look, last night at 2 o'clock in the morning, I was out there. I was looking around, and I could see the stars, but they were very clear. And it was bright out to me. And that moon set like 5 hours before. Um, I also know that fucking Delphi right above my head. And I couldn't find a big dipper because it had rolled behind my neighbor's house. So, so now John confirmed for me that, well, he's also a couple hundred miles north of, which you are also, that the Big Dipper didn't set. I wasn't sure if it set last night or what happened. But it evidently disappeared behind my house. Because John said it didn't set for him, but it blew up fine. And it had only rotated about 90 degrees. It should rotate 80 to the Dipper sheet. It should rotate. Like I said, the thing into the pole, and it points right at Polaris. It should rotate. But it doesn't. Like it should. That's the funny thing. Orion, however, he's an equatorial fucking star cluster. And he's never done acrobatics before, but now he's doing the 180-degree roller and shouldn't. So it's like, how can these people even try to think that they're going to come and tell people that it's people of our age or better, for anybody that would actually open a book and read anything about the calendar, the moon calendar, the lunar calendar, all these things throughout history, navigating with the moon was 55 million web pages and 100,000. You forget the 100,000. 55 million and 100,000 web pages that tell you in the northern hemisphere you should find south like this. In the winter, it might lay down a little more, but you can still generally tell where south is because it's going to rise like that and it will set like that. Now, in the process, normal libration, because some of these fuckers will talk about libration. Well, libration is literally not this, it's this. There's a big difference. And it's only supposed to be 7.7 degrees from about 37 latitude. And what you're doing is as you're going around, you're seeing a little bit more of the dark side of the moon, but just normally straight on 7.7 degrees. That's my equation. Some of them throw these fancy terms out. A lot of people just won't go fucking look. It shouldn't be doing it's insane. Well, I'm glad you made it. How you doing, Rambler? I can only imagine they quickly shadow banned this channel. This one has zero of the people I've been exposing blocked. Matter of fact, I don't think this one actually has anybody on the planet blocked, including those who pissed me off in the past. And we never did block Mike Hunt. Mike Hunt just stopped coming around. I wonder if Mike Hunt subscribed and never gets my fucking notifications too. I miss Mike Hunt. Damn it, I was gonna cook dinner. What are we having this evening? Kind of fucking spaghetti, probably. I don't know what the fuck I want to cook. Oh my god, Miss Patsy's right there, just like fucking laying on the ground talking about I'm just a hound dog. Excuse me, miss, I'm just a hound dog. I still got a blender full of smoothie over here. So, welcome to the kitchen. Let's see what we got here. I just painted this ceiling recently too. Hey son. I said something about these dishes. I think I am. What do you want for dinner, Tom? What do you want for dinner? How's the first time? What do you want, Chico? It's not working. What do you want for dinner, boy? How about mint chocolate chip ice cream? That's what I'm. My first instructor. And I know myself, just don't do it. Although we got great chicken or great. Right. We hug. We hug. Great pictures. How dare you hug? I should be paying her absolutely all the attention. You know better. I know. How dare you? I'm going to have you. My baby. In my belly. In my belly. She is highly upset. Does she want some hugs? You want hugs? He gonna give you hugs. She's running now. She don't like hugs from him. I'm jealous for her. Yeah, I heard. I heard. She's so upset. That's brother and sister right there. That's some funny shit. Like, how dare you not hug me?
How about homemade fucking flat pizza? Does that suit your needs as a teen child? When you're fucking bet you, man. So what do you want? You want chili dogs? You want let's see, sketty? We could do sketty of any sort.
Chili dogs don't sound good.
Really?
Sketty quite.
I remember the pork and beans didn't sit very well with me. Well, you know,
I like good foods. Oh my God. Let's start over.
I am Seamus's father and I am angry.
You provided me with a chimichanga that was fake. Everybody in town knows my dad was down at Boss Hall. I'm here to complain about a fake chimichanga. Yeah. Oh my God, they pissed me off. Did you go back? I didn't go back. Listen to you.
Maybe. Like what? If they give you a peace offering, like here, I'll give you 1,000 chimichangas for free.
I don't want none of your goddamn chimichangas because they're fucking. I know I wouldn't ever order the chimichanga. They're not their old chimichanga. No, I know. You know, that's what. Plus, it's not really their fault. No, wait. See, that's what
If look, yeah, it's their fault. Absolutely. They used to have this big chimichanga. Amazing for like $12. Good shit. Fucking, I mean, like it was worth $12, kind of thing. Like on the edge of it, I mean, it was big. It was big, full beef. So everything, all that, and goo and stuff. All right. Now, for $12, it wasn't bad, but I mean, you might think $12 fucking chimichanga, you better be at like fucking, I don't know, Applebee's or some shit. You can get $12 chimichanga for there. It's big, beefy. Well, my last visit to Boss Hogs, And brought out this motherfucking. You know how you go to the dollar store and you get the damn 350 fucking pack of frozen chimichangas with 8 of them in there. They had one of them motherfuckers under a plate with all the goo and everything. Under, not under a plate, but under a dome thing, like a server fucking platter lid. And I'm like, all of a sudden, I'm suspicious of that already. Because that ain't how they bring out that chimichanga. And I'm all expecting, oh, they got this fancy. And I was like, and she handed that to me smiling. Wasn't her fault. You know what? So I was like, look, I brought up the discrepancy to the waitress, and her words out of her mouth hung her ass right the fuck up. She says, well, it's COVID. We can't get a hold of any beef. Now, I had just left the Dollar General not long before that word came out of her mouth. Where on the community board, there's a whole shit ton of fucking farmers out here with cows offering fucking beef at really good prices. Delivered. Now, it also tells me, number two, bitch knew she was bringing me that fucking chimichanga, knew I'd been there and had their old chimichanga, knew she shouldn't be fucking doing it, and should have took that fucking thing off of the goddamn menu instead of giving me that lame ass shit for $12 fucking dollars. Because I was pissed. And I ain't been back. And I love their snake bites. Them motherfuckers. Snake balls. Snake balls. Whatever. They're delicious. Whatever the fuck they are. They're jalapenos, stuffed with cream cheese, wrapped with bacon, and deep fried. That's what. Okay. Okay. You got me. I love them. I miss them. I ain't going back for no more. I ain't going because I paid for that chimichanga and I left the lid on the goddamn plate and walked the fuck out of there. They owe me a good meal. And bar them coming knocking at my door offering one, I'm not going back. This is where I stand on Boss Hogs over here in La Junta. Because they just shysted my ass. And I was like actually surprised. I was actually surprised, which is funny. Me being surprised that somebody would do that, right? Should I be surprised? Or should I expect somebody to just take that off the move? I would. Would I not? Would you? Or would you just try to be like, or at least put it at a lower price? Well, you still gonna have to, like, I mean, look, Little Miss Waitress put a cover on it like that so I wouldn't see it before she got away from the table. That's the kind of service I got that day. I was not okay with any of that. See, boy, I can see the sun today. That thing shining. It doesn't look like a simulation either. It looks like a sun. And yeah, I can stare at it. It doesn't hurt. I stare at the plane a lot. It's got like a flat edge on it today. I don't know if that's my window playing tricks. That's why I don't like looking. Cause look, oh, I got two suns all moving. No, I'm looking through a double pane fucking window.
And that's honestly, I know that's why that's there. Now I can't see it. How many hot dogs you want, young man? Three. So I'm putting two of these fucking foot long bitches. And I just recalled to have two more of these little bitches available. So that would be two long bitches and a short bitch for each one of us bitches. Sound fair? Sound good enough for you? Yeah, you got that? Good with that? So we just had these damn things. Fuck, man. What was it, 3 nights ago? Yeah, something like that. So, look out, Chico, I'm gonna run you over. You just will. Yeah. It's like a shadow turning on this light. Get back to the She's probably got us, I think. How we doing on the dog food anyway? Like, haven't bought it for a while. It's starting to get concerned. People are come sneaking up on me. But yeah, we go and boy, how's your dog's food look? Wow, thank you. What? What? How's your bowls look? Huh? Well, it's right on. Where does that go? Does that go there? Does that go there on the floor? Does it? Does it? Can you rectify that situation? Mm. Yeah, you need room. So what you're telling me is canine canine friends are out of food after that bowl. You don't have any backup in it. Yeah, feel free to just throw shit around everywhere. Whose son is he? My baby. You hear me, Chico? You hear me, boy? He's all like, holy fuck, what's going on? This thing's flying everywhere. It's okay. I'll hold him back. I won't let him beat you up. Everything's flying off the shelf. So, what he's telling me here, Chico, is you're pretty fucked. So, he failed to tell me that you were on reserve. So, I guess you just fucked. You gotta keep patches. I think you might have problems. Come to think of it, it passes. She seems fixated on Timmy. On Timmy. On Timmy? Yeah. Timmy in the well? In the well, yes. Actually, how many times do we have to tell you the well doesn't exist? Timmy's not in it. We have not located this well yet. Timmy is not in this non-existing well. Yeah, I don't ever let her watch Lassie. So I don't know where she gets it. She seems convinced you're Timmy is in the well. Look, I just crinkled them hot dogs up to get them in there. Last year. Yeah. We got more sniff at you now? Sniff? Oh, yeah, that's good. Change. What? 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 You got a different opinion about that? Those ones are high threat. These are high threat. Those ones are high threat. Well-being. Those aren't just danger. Those are high threat. See, I'll tell you what. You can imagine about that much of a fucking hot dog.
stuck in. Oh shit! That motherfucker's neck.
Chico's like, they're my babies now.
He's wobbling around like, I thought he was trying to fucking hide his hot dog from Patches.
Oh, he already did.
Here he did. In his esophagus. He hit it for me. So once I finally got him breathing, the first thing he wanted to do, suck that motherfucker back down. And I was like, well, I was a little faster than Chico. I saw his little brain working. It ain't much. I saw them two little gears kick in, and I was like, uh-oh. This fucker is recognizing food. Hasn't yet taken his first breath. He's about to dive on that wad of shit I just pulled out of his neck. Look at it. Never even thought about it. I'm just breathing.
You're my baby, dude.
So much in trouble that's generated in this kitchen. Our hot dogs are almost done. To that point, I'm almost done with this. The chili sauce used to hold the frog's ass. The chef has failed. The timing on it's off. So let that be a lesson to you, filmmakers.
Put the
sign of a
pot
good
over your torch,
chef.
Dad.
Everything is
Put the
about
pot over
timing.
your torch.
I can throw the fucking pot in the boiling water. Like, we still got a few minutes because I mean, I want a hot dog thoroughly cooked because in general, it's a fucking hot dog.
Hot dog.
It needs to be thoroughly cooked. In my head, that you be considered fucking food. Yeah, it's not at that. See, I'm going to consider the sauce more food than the dog, personally. Because the sauce actually got some beans in it, it got some beef in it. He added everything. He wanted fucking chili dogs. Yeah, I'm tired of fish this week, though, so. We've had a lot of fish. Although, I mean, like, oh, you want soup? You want soup? He has requested soup. Oh. That required bacon. He says he wants bacon and bean soup. Bacon. Back home. Back home. So let's begin this. Oh, that's right. Why would I put it away? I make the soup quite regularly, yes. More than hot dogs. So we're gonna have soup tomorrow. Oh fuck! After the fucking dentist. Beautiful.
That's very upset. She felt that we hugged.
I know.
She doesn't just see and hear that word. Like she feels it.
She can totally feel it in her soul that somebody is getting hugged.
And it's not
It's
her.
not her. Very upset about it. I know. Yeah, you know, Patches. Just, something I heard. Nobody likes a barking dog. Nobody. Yes. That's the way I heard it. Nobody likes a barking dog.
Nobody.
No one.
She's like,
I think Chico just loves your leg. Well, give me that much. He has no frozen toes.
and you're not a part of this equation.
Have a nice day. Smell like feet.
That's weird.
Now she's gonna talk. At least she's in the other room. Chico was obviously confused. So what are we doing in here?
Chico just wants.
Yes. Definitely not better. Yeah, we should technically have both plates out with all this.
Look at Chico. Take it.
We want Chico. Would you like to look? I have nothing for you. Just look.
I heard things are done.
No, but you're like right under my foot, where my foot wants to be. Right where my foot wants to be. It's like I'm gonna shuffle. Oh my God, that smoothie. Yeah, watch that. It's really fun. It's warm. And we got mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Your fault.
And I was looking for the spoon. Quit distracting me, Chico.
Chico, distract him more.
I would add you to the mixture. The soup, it will be Chico soup.
Distract him more, Chico.
I want to be stew. Okay, it'll be Chico stew.
Patches is like, I want it to be stew. Patches wants to be stew.
I think we can get a lot more than just stew out of Patches than fattening her up. Oh, who's happy? Who's happy, stupid? Get over here right now. Look at it. Did you do that better? Crazy like that? She's over there talking to me. He's like, I know she's driving me crazy. It's okay. We love you. You don't bark as much.
It's like, yay, no.
He wants yay dropping from the fucking stove inadvertently. I'm watching very closely. That's what he wants. I'm watching for you to drop any morsel of food that you possibly could, sir. Don't worry.
Could you perhaps drop the entire pot?
I will assure that it will never stain your floor.
Could you perhaps drop the entire pot?
Chico, you don't want me to drop this pot. It's full of water.
But it's food.
No, not really. Technically, it's hot dogs with product sauce.
It's human food.
You know what's funny? Is that open dog food in the refrigerator? It's just for him. It's probably more nutritious than this slop that we're eating today. And I'm kidding.
And then we get shit.
And then we get soup. Yes, our system will be really supercharged. Which reminds me. Let's switch places. I'm looking for my hot pads.
Probably go to the fridge.
That would be the next place I was going to start looking. Oh, Jesus. I see 1, 2, 3 of them. What are you doing?
Everything. I don't know. We're here. Not places.
Patches. Patches wants to. Why are you putting my hot pads over there in the sink? Why would?
And she's like, I think I even called for food. Like, oh. That's all she got.
So the fact that it must be Chico then. Chico. You fucking doing?
His ear.
What are you doing?
Food? Food on there?
Okay, see, well, the evidence says it must have been you. Because Patches and Chico have no fucking clue as to what's going on over here.
They're dogs.
But you couldn't find, number one, something that was right in front of you, all three of them. I came over here.
Because that's not where I place it.
There's still two of them right there. Can you do me a big favor? Take both of those items, toss them in that magic machine that makes things clean, and stop trying to make this. And I will give you a backhand.
Uh-oh. Oh, she's upset.
Don't be spraying me with no water over here. I'm giving you fair fucking warning. I am coming at you with a boiling pot of water and dogs. Now, here, before I even start my maneuver, let me ask you this. Patches! What are you feeling like having for dinner? Now, you got two choices tonight. You can have hot dogs, or you can have the weenie water gravy.
What?
Yeah, see? You didn't even conceive that as food, did you? See, poor people will take this weenie water here and make gravy and feed themselves the second night. Now, would you like me to stew you some up, or you want to start acting right? Because I'm telling you right now, weenie water gravy ain't half as good as the weenie itself. And you already know my opinion on the weenie.
I think it's the opinion of the meat plus.
Behave yourself.
I'm pretty sure it's the weenie.
Notice. See the utensil I'm using? The head whacker? Notice I'm soaking the head whacker in hot water. Oh, no, he gives you love. He doesn't. He loves you. He give you hugs.
She hated it even more because my hands were wet. She hated it so much more because my hands were wet.
He gave her a wet willy. Look out, kid. I'm coming at you with boiling water.
No, that's illegal.
Oh, my God.
She's upset. She's now wet and hugged.
Well, see, she's really upset. I just poured her fucking weenie water gravy right down her fucking. She's like, I don't care if it's good as a hot dog or not. I want my weenie water gravy. Look at him. He's smiling. You don't even know what you're happy about.
Are you smiling?
Something wrong with that, man.
I don't think she's smiling anymore.
Yeah, I can't even tell the little dogs from the big dogs now. They're all bored.
I don't think she's smiling anymore.
I'm over the fuck out of this dog.
I don't think she's smiling. Not anymore. I think she's quite upset now.
You think she's upset? Really? What clue do you have? Her incessant barking? I mean, or is it just the tone? The fucking tone. Yeah! Yeah, get him, Patches! How dare he hug you? Give you love. He can tell what he's doing. He's hugging her. He just goes out and hugs her. He gives her a little belly rub. She hates it.
She's like, you're going to end your...
You come over here right now.
I am going to end your bloodline.
You come right here. What are you? Get right here. What are you barking? No. No, let go of her. Come here. Right here. Come on. Come here.
It's like she's like she's smelling your lips because she thinks that you ate something already. She doesn't care when you cook. Well, it's because I need it. I'm not her meat on her all the time. She's very upset.
Yeah, she's totally cool with me hugging her.
She heard me say hug.
She's upset now because you're talking. You're talking. You shouldn't be talking. It's her turn.
He might burn himself with this. Here. Let's see if she goes for the weed water. Hey, what do you think? What do you think, Pat? You like she's like, I've been burned. She's like, I burned my tongue already. She's like, who fucking did this? She wants some weed water gravy. There. Yeah. She's like, who the fuck is this? She's a fan. This shit is too hot. And it's too hot, Pat. What the fuck are you doing? She's like, yeah, it's so upset. Something wrong with that, though. Tell her to stop. Tell her to stop. Chico doesn't even do it. Look, Chico will. He knows that. He's like, where's my spoon? I'm busy, Chico. I'm thawing out.
Your spoon is having another job right now.
It's scary. I ain't doing scary. What the fuck am I doing? I'm doing steamed bacon soup. I wanted spaghetti. I wanted spaghetti, Chico. That meant you were going to have good dinner tonight. But no, he's like, no, I want wings and crap on them. So we're going to have wings and crap tonight on our pig slot. And tomorrow we'll have soup, Chico. We'll have soup tomorrow. No spaghetti. For at least like days and days, Chico.
It was actually a little better for them because they get a lot more portions of soup than spaghetti because of the freaking water that's left in the soup.
Yeah.
To marinate the whole.
You're lucky, Chico.
He doesn't even understand.
No, it's real true.
He's just waiting for it. He's just patiently waiting for us to hit
She's disgusted with me. You can see it in her eyes. She's had enough of my bullshit. What up, Hermetic? It's doggy drama days. Oh my god. Yeah, she is. So's Chico. Chico's a good little dog. And for her breed, she's fucking amazing. What did that say? He said we broke our dog. She takes it a little personal because it's really the only professional opinion we have on her, and she demands a fucking second opinion.
all her hunting expertise went to barking.
Every time we mention it, she gets upset that I don't mention that we actually haven't had a second opinion about her brokenness.
All her hunting expertise went to barking at rocks.
Yes. Although the Hound organization has sent her official notice of disownment. She's no longer in the Hound Association. Oh my God. Well, it's not a scarce commodity out here.
Did she get disowned?
It's actually all over the fields. The farmers can't get it into the silage lots because there's no corn to feed the cows in the silage lots. And all they're eating in the fields at this point is pretty much brambles. And the farmers are kind of panicking. They are offering fucking cows at like ground beef fucking New York strip prices. No shit. And I'm seriously thinking about stocking up on quite a few little steaks because I don't like the radiated beef. That's why I stopped eating beef. I love beef. I love fucking steak. And these guys are grass fed, and they're not. They ain't gone through the process. I don't think. It's not hard to find any that are organic like that out here. Thinking about stocking up because the price, depending on where you look, is going way the fuck down because they can't get them to market. They're there in the field, but you're going hungry too. At this point, it's looking pretty grim. I mean, I'm right here. I'm in West Kansas. Well, okay, technically we're just across the border in Colorado. I mean, that's my position in the world, and I'm telling you right now, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles and hundreds and hundreds of miles of 2-foot corn just turning brown. This ain't just local. This has been verified all the way down into Texas, where they're leaving the corn in the fields because it's 2 fucking foot tall, and the ears on it's about like that big. It ain't worth the diesel to fucking plow under it. That's the state of affairs today that nobody's talking about. Everybody's talking about the food shortage and blaming it on COVID. And I'm telling you right fucking now, like I told you long before they ever said the first word about fucking Wendy's ain't got no beef, I told you they had to put that supply chain in their hands so it made it look like anything other than the fact that we're out of food. Because if the population knew that, they wouldn't be able to control the population. And I swear to God, that's where we're at today. And I'm not going to change my tune until somebody proves me wrong. And that's going to be hard to do. Iowa lost half of its crop. I guess the other half's okay. So far, I don't know. Hard to tell. The East Coast just got torn the fuck up again, right? And weather coming. I mean, seriously, come on, wake up. Smell coffee. Smells like asshole coffee. Asshole coffee. We don't like asshole coffee.
Chico doesn't even know the.
Look, I'm washing my own spoon, boy. Yeah, you should love me.
Yeah.
You should build temples to
I got Chico.
to my greatness and wash my feet.
I got Chico.
No, we put with him. You look, you got a little gray beard.
I'm very scared.
He's old. Oh, he's old.
He's near a huge vat of water. Very scared.
I didn't give you a bath. You stank. You know, kid, your pig slop is ready. You can have either the red plate or the white plate.
Oh.
Go, Patsy. Oh shit! You know what? Look, Patsy. I do good. I fucking crazy. I gave her weenie water gravy. They're gonna get exactly 0 of the greasy drippings of bacon. Why? Why, you ask?
Because it needs flavor.
It needs flavor for the soup. Yes, rather than flavoring their fucking last bowl of dog food, because nobody told me we were running low.
Your fault.
Oh yeah, we already covered that.
Wait, it was your fault.
So which one are you choosing?
Red.
He wants the red plate.
How dare you?
Are you sure you want the red plate?
I want the red plate.
You know, once you take the red plate, you can't untake.
I want the red plate.
Well, here's your red plate, Neo.
Look at the patches.
Guard it,
That's mine.
because it is now your oracle to the
Away.
flavor sensation you desire.
Away, dumb dog.
And Patches looks like she would love to wrestle it from your control.
Away. You have no opposing thumbs.
Oh shit, he pulled out the opposing thumb card. She's
You have
done
no
now.
opposing thumbs.
She's done. She has no argument.
Away.
Zero argument. You either, Chico. Look, he pulled out the opposing thumb card. What are you still doing here?
Chico has
Oh, that's right. He has them in his pocket. He has them in his
Patches
pocket.
still hasn't got hurt.
Yeah, Patches hasn't got her from Amazon yet. Is that the story we're sticking with?
Yep.
All right.
He hasn't gotten hurt from Amazon.
I was wondering where we were with that. Because I was pretty sure she
He's getting
didn't.
quite upset.
She didn't have any opposing thumbs last time I looked.
Away. No opposing thumbs, girl.
See, if you don't have any opposing thumbs,
No,
you have no argument because you have no opinion, and just.
you need opposing thumbs for it. I think.
That's actually a rule Chico made up, as I remember it. I thought it was odd that Chico would be making up a rule like that, but the little slide dog
Had opposing thumbs.
had opposing thumbs in his pocket the whole time. I didn't even know.
Until I informed you.
Until the rule was set, and then he put down his fucking opposing thumb and outvoted me.
How
See how that fucking works?
She could just sit there like,
Out of body. Yeah, those are exciting. I scared myself for the first time I did it by accident. I was a kid looking up into the sky. Started falling into it. It was weird. Scared me. I'm sure I don't have to explain to you I'm browning the bacon. They're not getting the grease because it's staying in my soup. God, that hot dog's actually pretty fucking good. I'm fucking hungry, huh? It's very apparent to me I haven't eaten right the whole week. Going back to the dentist, I guess I better eat my hot dogs. Now, of course, it's key. It's cooking to a low enough temperature. I mean, this is going to be on my stove for a good 20 hours before I eat it. Not in a hurry. I'm sauteing this bacon. I'm going to throw in the raw onion. Just one, so it's easy to pick the onion out. Because it's not really healthy for your dogs to have onion. You eater, Patches. Even though you drive me crazy, I'm going to not force feed you onions. Crazy dogs. God, look.
Look at this mess I've made myself. I must need some help to clean it up. Now get out of here, both of you. Try to make another mess. I'm throwing my soup back in my soup. Oh yeah. Added the element of tears to it. Look out, Pedro, I might run you over. I got me some garlic. Shrooms. Look out, Pedro. I had about that much. Strained it with my spoon. Looks like I got about enough to throw that bottle away. So, nah, I don't want it to be too garlicky. And I don't want the rind. I'm going to have to get some new garlic. I should have thrown this away too and save me full prep. Just being happy. So I'm just happy to be happy. Ain't sure why I'm happy, but I'm happy. My name is Patches. I'm a hound dog. She knows her name. You don't get excited about nothing except for when Patches goes under heat. Uh-oh. Look, Chico. I need help. I accidentally dropped something on the floor, bud. Oh, there's a little more. Look. Did you see that? You got all that down? Here, try some of that. Uh-oh. I'll drip a little bit. Oops. Shit. I dropped some. What's up, Patches? Oh, dropped a little bit. Oh, I dropped a little bit. Right there. You missed it. You missed it. It's right there. You missed it. Get out of my feet area, Chico. Might get stomped on. Shit, dude. Come on now. I wasn't kidding. You need to get out. Hello, that. Move back. Crowd in my space. Scoot back. Scoot back. There you go. Good boy. We can get fucking all over right here, buddy. Oh, black beans. What kind of beans you want, boy? Black, white, little mix. Mix thereof. We got brown. We got brown. We got rice. We got lentils. Lentils going in. Lentils going in. Oh, this few lentils. What is going on? Oh shit. Motherfucker 3-bean mix. with lentils, already ready. I want more beans, more substance. We got plenty of black beans in here. There's a whole can of fucking whoop ass. Great Northerns. Oh, and pintos. So that should be well enough to make it like peanut butter soup thick with stuff. Let's see here. Oh, fuck yeah. That's well enough, actually. See there. That's our bean rice lentil mix. So that'll be going in with our bacon. Yeah. As with any hard bean on my plate, I like it cooked with butter and onions. Therefore, I have sliced up some onion, and I am adding some mother fucking butter to my soup. Watch me. Not just some. I would usually put 2 sticks in this thing. Tonight I'm putting 1.5 because one, I will be adding my own green butter per serving to my bowls for flavor because my son don't like green butter. He like boring old fucking yellow butter. What's up, Brood? How you doing, brother? You driving? Be careful. Oh, you said evening. Morning, evening. Hi, Neil. Hi, Noel. Hi, everybody. Hey, Mary. Heather and everybody who's been here. Hi. We're still cooking stuff right at the moment. I got sidetracked. Imagine that. So, yeah. I'll just put this in the door butter. It'll be door butter now. And some of you that are wondering what is green butter and have heard the topic a couple of times tonight already from individuals, it is butter that I make at home with marijuana. And as you see, it has a nice consistency of creamy, fucking smooth butter with zero grit. And it has a nice layer of actual keef-laden butter that is much more potent than the top layer. So you can choose how strong you want your dose. Do you want it to knock you the fuck out? Straight from the bottom. I usually try to, I'll just cut off a chunk, give it an even keel in my soup, take a little bit of hit from all the above. It's a hard life, I have opted doing that instead of being on their fentanyl patches and opiates and such. Like I said, I mean, look. Here's a good example of that. The other day I showed y'all I got 20 of these, I think. I don't know. I took 1.5. So there you go. I still got them because I don't take them. And these are like fucking. These are no joke. These are tramadol. I don't take that shit. I
couldn't function on that shit if I took that shit. No, I took these for a couple of days. The fucking antibiotics, but I mean, I think I'm past getting infected stage personally. So I've stopped doing that. I'm going to save those for when the shit hits the fan. If anybody around me gets infected, I'll have some antibiotics. Good to see you here, John. Oh, shoot. It's okay. They're going to comment. I'll block them eventually. I made a video. I mean, you know, if they keep coming, I'll just keep making videos. I don't know. It's good content. It's kind of funny. I think it's kind of funny. I mean, who are they fooling at this point? Fucking. You know, when somebody offers you $1,000 for a fucking simple NASA link to explain how normal it is for the normal wax plane, you would imagine that these people would bring that goddamn link. They can't bring any legitimate link, and it's fucking killing me. The effort that they actually put in to a fucking lot is astounding, and boggles one's mind. Good luck, John. I hope you get that thing working again, brother. So, first thing I'm going to do to my dry mix is go make it a wet mix. I know, it's not concrete. It's not a wet mix concrete. Wet mix beanie. No moving. This time. Just the beanie. Now, bring this over to my light just because I'm cheap. Those look suspicious. Look like tuft. It's a tuft of a view. So I don't have any floaties, no bugs or anything in here. But I do want to switch around a little bit. I'm sure there's dirt on it. I don't want that shit in the soup anyways. So I'm going to rinse this. Oh. Because my sauce is imminently needing water. I'm reaching my bacon is brown, my onions are soft, my butter is melted, my mushrooms have turned into sauteed mushrooms, my garlic is mixed in nicely and it smells delicious sauce. Which looks somewhat like this. I need a little bit of water to thin it out so nothing burns. And it keeps it a consistency just like that. So far that looks like dinner.
I'm going to let this stew for another second or two. Make sure my base is nice and juicy. I still got some of this oil help. Steam in some of that, and it will cook out some of the extra fat that's still in that bacon real quick without burning this bacon. I'll do a dump and start filling the pot. I'm not worried about filling the pot yet. I'm going to